Got beer in hand.
Beer in hand.
Yeah.
Beer in hand, cigarettes, ready to do the interview.
Of course.
Good job.
That's the way to do it.
Thanks, Jukka. Thanks.
Yeah.
Now we just have to watch
Nice t-shirt, man.
the traffic coming in. All right, man. So we listened to the new album on the way down here.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Thank you.
Came out today, digitally. I guess.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You didn't even know when your own album comes out.
Fuck.
It's out.
Glad
Yeah.
someone knows.
Someone knows. Yeah, I was like, when's it coming out? I'm like, oh shit, it's out today. Okay, download.
Yeah.
Go to iTunes, pick it up right away.
All right, that's
So
cool.
fucking amazing. This album follows the same type of formula that you guys had with the last album, which, it's something that you guys have struck gold here with. I mean, it's very different than some of your early material. The last couple albums, there's a few different nuances in the new album, but it's very akin to very much like the last album, The New World Shadows.
It is.
Which was a fantastic album. Also I wore that fucker out, man. Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, CD in my car and on my iPod and on my phone and anywhere. Always my go-to album. Love that one. This new one, it's gearing up to be just the same, if not better. On the way down, we kept going, well, that's fine. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's good. That's good right there.
We aim to please.
Well, good job. You get an A, man. And then some.
Extra credit.
So, I'm curious to know how it is that you're approaching the writing for these last couple of albums, because it is very different than, say, like Redshift, and prior to that.
Well, there was something after Redshift. We were talking about, like during the Redshift, we were talking about that we'd really like to make more melodic stuff because we like the melodic stuff ourselves. So then Markus, who's the main composer, and I do all the lyrics. We started to like have this think tank thing going on, and almost paused all the composing and writing for almost a year. We just like let it happen naturally to get the inspiration going on naturally, and that is kind of how it happened. I think. So not just let it cook a little, and then when the inspiration strikes, then we were on the motherfucker, and the result was New World Shadows, and after that Beyond was a natural continuing to New World Shadows.
Right. No, I totally agree with that. It's always worries fans, when they come out with that album, it's just like your favorite album, what's going to be next?
Yeah.
I hear some of the bands, some of my favorites are coming out with new albums, and they're saying it's going to be very different, and we have this new sense of modernity, and I'm like, no, fuck, no, I don't want that. Just give me the old shit.
Yeah.
So, but no, the last album was great. This one, only hearing it one time through, start to finish on the way down here. We're about an hour away. Fucking amazing. Good to know.
That's cool.
Interesting that we get you to talk to. You write the lyrics, so I've got to know what the story of Beyond is. Beyond what? Beyond.
Well, the main conception is basically the illusion of dualism. Dualism is real within like everything that we do, but still we are like this like one entity still, and that's like going past that kind of like mindset that we are separate in a way is the main theme of that album. And every song is an individual tale, but still they connect throughout the album and just like strengthen one another. And like how do you say it? They carry each other on their shoulders on songs. So that lyrically the theme is that basically no one is alone, but we seem to be alone, but we are not alone.
That's deep, man.
Thank you.
That's pretty fucking deep. It's funny because I remember back in the 80s and 90s, music and lyrics, a lot of it was either the party mentality or the hate everything mentality.
Yeah, I agree exactly. That's how it was. Yeah, and I was when I was younger, because I was playing in another band, my lyrics were kind of this gloomy and dark color to them. And nowadays it's still like heavy and dark, but it has this like positive angle to it. We play metal, but we don't have to like talk about suicide all the time or just like hating everyone on that shit.
Right. Yeah, it's good to see something. You're going to challenge kids to stay in school, man, and go to college.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. Something like that. You know, they have to make their own mind, but you know, basically, as I was saying before, we're here together, so what's the point of fucking fighting all the time?
Right. I found it interesting in one of the articles that I read for you guys that you guys kind of liken yourself or call yourself life and death metal.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Where's the life and death? I mean, we know death metal, we know melodic death metal. That's a new one. You're coining your own phrase there.
Well, basically, the idea is just that dualism thing, because they are like the two sides of the coin, life and death, and being like able to write about stuff which includes both these sides. It's a challenge, but I think I've like managed to get some good things out of it. The life part is that all that like aggression and not giving up, and the death part is when it's kind of like silent, when you are like in some place, for example, and suddenly you feel like everything ceases, the whole world ceases, and that's kind of like, for me, that is like a good metaphor for death. And then you like start up again, and then it's all again living.
Very cool. We gotta live, man.
Of course.
It's and again, so many people get wrapped up in the negative aspect of life.
Yeah. It is so. It's an easy topic to write about. I know, because I've been not about depression and death hovering above me and seeing like people basically decaying in front of my eyes. And I still write about that stuff, but I try to push that that life part into it. So have some like equilibrium thing going on there, because that is how it goes. We get older, but still we are living all the time. So.
Yeah, it's interesting that on the way down here, she mentioned to me. She said, "So, how does this music make you feel?" I had to stop and think. Fuck. I mean, and I hadn't really thought about it. I know how the last time made me feel. This one's picking up the same vibes, but the two words that came to mind were freedom, like liberation, and power. It was just, there's a lot of power in the music.
Empowerment.
and I mean, it really transcends. It really does. So I'm really digging that, and yeah, man, it's awesome to have that type of music that's not going to be so doomy or gloomy. It has those elements, but the contrast, the two sides of the coin. Like
that's what I was aiming for writing the lyrics.
Now you're wrapping up this U.S. tour. Have you guys been here before?
No, this is our first time.
I thought so, because I'm pretty sure that I would have fucking been there if you had come. If I wasn't, I was going to kick the shit out of myself. How could I miss this? But how's it working out for you?
Well, it's been awesome, man. Like every show has this like really good vibe going on. People are enjoying the music, mosh pits, crowd surfing, just enjoying the metal show, what we are here to do. So I've been like every night on stage, I've been like thanking people for being so active and really like enjoying, because sometimes in Finland, for example, in the past, it was kind of like people went to see this like a servant thing, that's just like standing there and applauding at the songs, but basically standing there, just like back in the 90s or something. But that has also changed in Finland too, which is a good thing. But this these kind of crowds, they're different from European crowds. European crowds are good too, but you know, there's a different kind of energy going on, and I really like it.
Yeah, I get that. I hope it works out well for tonight. I mean, LA is kind of a rough market. They've always called it cool band town because everybody's band. Everybody's in a band and they always show up and they think that they're better than you.
Oh yeah.
But there seems to have been a change in recent, the last year or two. The vibe seems to be changing. The metal fans, especially, are just really coming together and just loving the music and loving each other and really
that's the point, man.
being, family. That camaraderie. That's good to know. So glad you guys made it over here, man.
Me too.
The last album was just fucking amazing. I loved Redshift. The last album just superseded all expectations. I actually became a fan of Redshift, so the earlier stuff I didn't really listen to a lot. And I've been so stuck on the last album and now this album, I know it's not going to leave my car and it's going to be on my iPod. I'm really glad I get to be here and get the live experience. So, thanks for coming.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
Thanks.